This is it, semi-final time. Europa League Semi Final, second leg at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be interesting. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Life at Leeds with me, GOALKEEPERS. We're on episode 55 of Life at Leeds. I'm really grateful that you could join us. It's coming towards the end of the actual series. We've got potentially three live comms left over. Before we get any further, I just want to thank everyone who supported this series for its entirety, and those that have come on at any point really. It's been greatly appreciated. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. But now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at recent results. So the last time he joined us was of course against the Blackburn Rovers when we beat them 5-0. That was following our 1-1 draw that saw us through to the semi-final of today's competition basically. We then followed that up with a 3-1 win away from home against Leicester. Our away form has been atrocious this season. I'll go into that shortly, looking at the table we then followed up that game with the first leg of the semi-final where we happened to win 4-2. We came out second half absolutely firing. We were 2-1 down at half time and we absolutely destroyed them in the second half, so I was very happy with that. Bit good they've got 2 away goals, but we'll have to wait and see how much of an impact that will be basically on the entire game. And then prior to today's live com, we beat Reading at home 4-1. Pretty straightforward result really. They'd never really looked in danger of losing it. A little bit nervous when they got the penalty to make it 2-1. But yeah, it was just pretty straightforward really. So this is a table all in all. We are actually 4th place, ahead on goal difference, ahead of Manchester City. If you have a look, we've scored 108 goals with 2 games to play and conceded 75, which is ridiculous. But we're going to have a look more in depth at the away record, and we are languishing mid-table with 7 wins and 10 losses, 1 draw. It's absolutely shocking behaviour. But if you look at his home form, we're second. So 14 wins and 3 losses. Our home form has really driven us into the position that we're in, because away from home we've been terrible. And we'll start with Paulo Fonseca, who's the manager. Again, not really standing out in my opinion. Could be better in lots of areas, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Mauro Icardi is the captain, and yeah, he's just looks amazing, doesn't he, really? The vice-captain is actually David Luiz, who is actually unregistered, so there's not really much point looking at him in depth. And the key player, contrary to belief, is Thibaut Courtois. Now, he's had some howlers against us in the past. I'm pretty sure he's had 2 of them, and I'm almost certain they've featured on the Fail of the Week series / fortnight month. You know the drill, that the people have watched it. But yeah, still on paper looks an absolutely exceptional goalkeeper. Which I will come on to something else about goalkeepers later. But the team for today's game, it's a very important game of course. We're going to go with Rajkovic in goal. I just want to highlight him because he has conceded 75 goals in 36 games, yet possesses a 7.02 average rating. What's going on? 75 goals conceded. He's only kept 6 clean sheets. Come on, you don't concede 75 goals, and end up being one of the best performing goalkeepers, if not the best performing goalkeeper. It's ridiculous. Otherwise, it's going to be the strongest side available, which is going to be Campos at right back and Gare at left back. Gare missed the last 2 games through injury. Onguedi comes in alongside Veltman in the middle of defence. We've got Lerma alongside Father Gabriel in the middle of the park, with Watt on the left, who's been performing really well recently, and Pereira continuing on the right. He's been not performing as well. 7.22 is nothing to sniff at though. And we've got Isaac and Graf up top, who have been the leading marksmen. 59 goals between them. It's just a ridiculous return. Today's game is brought to you live from Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea FC against Leeds United FC. Right, so because I forgot that we're recording, this is the team talk. I forgot to select it and then tell you. I've gone for the complacency, avoidancy. Is that even a word? One person stressed, it's Kyle Watt. I'm going to try and rectify that now with some calm faith, hopefully. Nope, didn't work. Never mind. There was no option for fans, because obviously Leeds and Chelsea are big rivals. Any Leeds fan or potentially Chelsea fan would tell you that. But yeah, boys, come on. We've got 1 foot in the final. Just need to see it through now. Don't concede any stupid goals like this game is renowned for. We are away from home, which again is where we're our poorest. And I'm hoping we can sort that out. But let's see what we can do. Alright, so big game at Stamford Bridge. We need a big result here. It's a big game. We need a big game performance, big team performance, should I say. And it's Graphic gets us underway. What can we hope from this game? Worth mentioning, they're actually going for it as Hazard's in the corner, headed away. They've got 4-3-3. They've got 3 strikers, 3 centre midfielders. So they're going for it. Chelsea in the attack, and it's Icardi smashes it. What is that goalkeeper from Rajkovic? Not sure he'd have got there anyway. But Rajkovic just goes, it looks like he just went like that, like it was going, do it! Like Shea LaBeouf, but never mind. Let's have a look at it in a bit closer retrospect. What is this? It's there in your hand, to quote him again. You tell I watched it recently, the Do It video, but there's another highlight for Chelsea straight away. It's kind of concerning because they're on the attack. Ongoing though is there, and then passes behind Gay, but Gay's got loads of time to casually jog and probably allow the winger to take it off him. No? Stand corrected. Here's Lerma on the ball. Plays it forward to Isaac. Come on now. Square to what? Can he find a decent ball? He finds Lerma, who squares it to Campos. He's coming forward now. Plays it to Prayer. Square to Graf. Needs to find someone. Finds Father Gabriel. It's fed through, but it's a poor ball. Lindelof can knock it forward to Hadji. And it's a counter-attack, and Vlasic is in behind one-on-one with the keeper. He's blazed it wide. It's a massive let-off for us. Shocking miss from him. It's an instant highlight. Azpilicueta is on the ball, throwing it straight to Campos. Find it a lot of throwing just go straight to the opposition, which is absolutely ridiculous, as is that ball. Straight to Hadji. Hadji finds Icardi. Tight angle, but apparently I might as well not even have a goalkeeper in net, because that was, for me, straight at him, and he's doing the cha-cha stride and crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. What a guy. And we're actually losing now on the away goals. Look at, what is that? Goalkeeping, man. That is absolutely appalling. Who are you waving to? So if you can't tell, my voice is still knackered. And what a tackle from Nguyen. I felt sure that was going to be 3-2. Campos with a tackle from behind, but we don't care. We're Leeds United. And yeah, we don't give a beep. Hadji gets a short free kick. It's back with Hazard. Icardi's through. Makes it 3-2. And what is going on? There's going to be a massive bollocking, especially at half time. I'm going to tell him to show some chuffing passion, because this is ridiculous. Absolutely dog turd. Chelsea, we're their bogey team, and they're making us look very ordinary here. Simple pass into the bottom right hand corner, and Icardi wheels away with arms aloft. What a knobhead. Here's Hazard. Floats it in, it's cleared away. I thought it was going to be a penalty or something then, but never mind. Hazard squares, it's cleared away. Pereira now, can we get one on the counter attack? Graf coming forward on the right hand side. He's got a lot of options in field. Instead he decides he's going to lose it instead. Never mind. What the hell is that highlight? It's going out for a throw in. Right, another highlight in their half. Come on. Graf flicks it on. Pereira should get there. He doesn't. Hazard apparently, you know, defies the laws of like real life physics, because Hazard would never be that deep in his own half. But never mind. Here's Lindelof. Finds Mario. Lerma is there with a good tackle, but come on. Can't believe I'm still kind of talking with some excitement when we're losing 3-0, because we're only one goal from being in the winning position. But never mind, because Hazard comes away with it again with his defensive duties. What a crock of shit that is, really. Campos, though, clears away. Straight to Azpilicueta. Now it's Hazard once more. Tackled well. Now it's Graf. Again, it's end-to-end sort of, in a way, without the end product. But Watts one-on-one with the keeper. Come on, Watts! I've just realised I've just been talking shite, because we actually need 2 goals just to make it level pegging on the away goals front. So we definitely need 2. Kante, though. I think that's game over, guys. 2 goals will take us to extra time. It's not even half time. We're 4-0 down against this. On this save, shower of shit. Instant highlight. We need to score now to have any chance. We need to score. It's played out wide to Gaya. Coming forward. There's still 5 minutes of this half yet. Now it's Father Gabriel. Lerma finds Graf. Play forward to Pereira. I mean, so much for the complacency thing and avoiding complacency. You know, let's just go out there and lose 5-0 probably at the end of the half. Come on now, boys. Come on, Gabriel. Feed it through. Feed the os. Find this kiss. Oh, Pereira's got one back. Come on. Come on. One more. Take us extra time. We've got to do it, boys. You know, Carter just kicked one of my players up in there. Not bad. It's crossed in. Graf is there. Wins there. The cushion down for Pereira to score. At the far post. Is there a chance? So there's only one thing I can do, and that's be aggressive and say show me something else in the second half, because that was absolutely shocking, beyond belief. Kyle Watt has been one of the better performing players this season, and he's got 6.2. Lerma and Gabriel both on a 6.1. In fact, I'm going to haul one of them off. I think Eriksen's going to come on for Father Gabriel. I'm hoping Lerma can look a bit better, like in the second half. Hopefully, we'll have to wait and see. Let's passionately give some faith to Eriksen, and he's loving it. Right, moment of truth. It's second half. We're losing by 1 goal, and we need an equaliser just to take it to extra time. Which 4-2 up after the first leg. Oh! Isaac scored. It's a massive howler out of nothing. Randy Orton has just come out of nowhere and dropped it like it's hot right on Isaac's plate, and he's just scored. Who won it? I thought I wanted it to be Hazard then, but it was Martinez. Drops it back, and Isaac there just pounces, smashes it home. Courtois waves it away, but it's not going to stop it, and it's 4-2. Instant highlight though. This does not make me feel comfortable. If we could get another, that means I need 2 because of away goals. Is that right? Yes, I will. But Marcus Hadji's going to score. Oh, no, he's going to miss. Right, 60 minutes gone. Chelsea look like they've got a highlight. Icardi's bombing forward. He finds Hadji, son of Georgie, of course. Ooh, bit of a mix-up there. I'm glad it's ended up in Rajkovic's hands. He kicks it long. Oh, that's a highlight apparently. Right, there's a free kick, and it's play shot to Hadji. Plays it through for Icardi. Scored 4 already. Now he's got 5. Apparently, he is actually the best player on the game. If you just want to win any game, just sign Icardi. He's got a foot that it just touches it. Well, when it touches anything, it turns it to gold. Look at this. Just whatever he touches, one touch to set itself. It's already like on its way to turning gold, and then right in the far corner, it's 5-2, and we're losing again. Come on now, this should be some turn up for someone to score 5 goals and then lose. Oh, Preyer's in! Oh, is it the bar? What? Get in! It's 5-3! 7-7 on aggregate. We're going through away goals as it stands. Come on! What has been absolutely appalling in the first half. Bit of luck there with the deflection. Then we hit the bar, and I was thinking about singing the "What I Gotta Do to Win This Game." But yeah, we're not going to win the game, are we? It's 5-3. Play to the left back, Gaya. Coming forward, he's driving forward with power and purpose, and then loses it, and he continues his run when we don't have the ball. What a knob! And instead it's squared to Hazard. Even. Icardi, just shoot, mate. That's all your fans are saying. Lindelof. It's played in Icardi. Oh, God, he's actually missed a chance, but it doesn't matter because Memphis Depay is going to score instead to make it 6-3, 8-7 on aggregate, and we're back in the losing seat once again. Yeah, so ball is played to Lindelof, and I blame that on Gaya for continuing his run when we didn't have the ball. Why would he do that? And then Memphis just taps it home, very similar to our last goal. Right, so it's the last roll of the dice. We'll bring on Cheeky Nando's for Isaac and Adam Younes for Kyle Watt. Hopefully, they'll do something for us. Right, we've got a highlight 3 minutes after. Come on. Kante brings it down on his chest and plays it wide to Willian. And Gwen is in pursuit from the hero that is Icardi, and he robs him of the ball, squares it. Oh, Rajkovic makes a save. Thankfully, we're still in this. Just. Lerma's on it. Finds Younes. He's bombing forward, cutting in field. He just runs straight into João Mario, though. And he calmly plays it to Hazard. He's coming in field and finds Memphis Depay. Looks like he's playing like a false nine or something. Shoots from distance. I thought that had snuck in. That definitely would have been game over. But come on, boys, we're still in it. It's an instant highlight. We're still going. Gaya, come on now. Don't just run away and after you're losing. Oh, that's a shocking ball, mate. I know it's Icardi. Whips it in. He's got a touch of an angel as opposed to the rapist. And now it's played forward to Cheeky Nando's. My voice is going once again. Played forward towards Younes. It's a poor ball in truth because back to Nando's. It's still a bit rusty. Younes, it's just come on. It's gone wide for a corner. Come on, I'm going to get your head up. Get his big Swede on this. Pereira whips in the corner. Oh, Courtois, couldn't you just parry it into your own net? Come on, man. That's going to be it, boys. Play a short free kick. It's played to Gaya. Crossing. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Courtois makes a save. I wonder what was happening there. That's going to be game over. And all I'm saying is, how many goals has there been this half? 4 goals, and there's only 2 minutes of injury time, as well as the the substitutions. But apparently it's don't matter. So, Cup glory is gone. and it's telling me not to say it's unlucky. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy because there's no excuses. We're winning. We threw it away time and time again. 6 goals conceded again. Gaya, my strongest left back. I left him. I rested him. He came back a game early as well, and I could have played him. And I went, no, he's my best player. I'm leaving him off. I think it's a 5.5. Cheers, dickwad. So that's it. We're out. So what we've got to hope for now, if we do want this series to continue in terms of the Twitch save, is we've got to finish 4th, and that it's still in our hands. Just we've got 2 games left. One against Norwich, one against Watford. 2 teams you would be expected to win, seeing as they're both like in the bottom 4. Strange things have happened, haven't there? Very disappointed to lose 8-7 on aggregate, but at least you can't say it wasn't entertaining. Yeah, so very disappointed, but hopefully you've enjoyed regardless. So that is it, guys. A bit of a sweat fest for me because it's a bit warm in here as well, but I was getting a bit nervous at times, I must admit, because it was a very entertaining game, end to end, 6-3. I mean, that was on key highlights, by the way, not on extended key highlights. But yeah, it's another season ending in defeat and disappointment, unfortunately. So just narrow margins again. We've got to hope we can jump, back into form in the league and just finish off the season on a high. But as it seems now, it looks like what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the Watford game and like a bit of an end of season review. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. It does mean that we're guaranteed to have probably a last game of the season battle to see whether we're going to get 4th place. So hopefully you can join us for that, and then hopefully, like I say, you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.